In this police arrest reaction video, we will break down and analyze a situation that escalates fast. When officers respond to a chaotic call between two roommates, things take an unexpected turn, and one person makes a critical mistake. Let's break down what went wrong and what we can learn from it.
Don't tell me to calm down. Get in there.
I never said a single word. I never said to calm down. I'm trying to figure out what's going on before
It's 911. Get in there.
There's no immediate emergency.
How do you know?
He's sitting on the bed.
Now, one of the first things we see here is confusion about whether this was an emergency situation or if it was a misuse of 911 services. Calling emergency services when there's no immediate, threat ties up vital resources and, makes the cops go do something that, they could be doing something at this moment, they could be doing their jobs, going handle crime instead of being somewhere where they weren't even supposed to be. So that's why it's like that. But if you ever need any non-emergency help, always use the designated non-emergency lines.
Why am I here?
Because I called 911 and I said, bring an ambulance. He needs medical care.
So ambulance. So this isn't a law enforcement issue.
No, it isn't.
What's going on, ma'am?
I'm not saying, nothing's going on. I'm fine.
Ma'am.
I'm fine.
Listen to me. You're screaming at 1:07 in the morning.
No, I haven't slept for 4 hours in 5 days. I'm not going to answer a question. I just said nothing's going on. I just called 911 and you can arrest me for making a call that's not necessary. I'm not speaking until my attorney's here.
All right, call your attorney then.
At this point, you can see how the tension rises. Law enforcement officers are trained, to de-escalate situations. But it's essential for people, involved, in the situation that's going on to cooperate and remain calm. If you have aggression or verbal threats, even if it's not carried out, it can still lead to serious charges.
Hey, stay right here.
It's my house. Don't you order me around. You won't take my order. You guys are getting sued. My attorney's already on it. Am I going to get arrested for battery on a Leo? I'm not touching nobody. And I need you to move. I need you to move so I don't hit you. Back up. It's my house. Back up.
Are you threatening me?
Yeah, I am. Oh, my God.
Assault on a law enforcement officer. You made a credible threat that you're going to do harm to a law enforcement officer.
And a key takeaway here is that making threats, even without physical contact, can constitute assault in the eyes of the law. So, threatening language against officers often results in charges of, intimidation or resisting arrest.
Charged with intimidation, threat with serious bodily harm on law enforcement, as well as resisting officer without violence. When she appeared to court on February 28th, 2023, Jody was found to be guilty on both charges.
This is something that's, is sad to see, go on, something like that go on, or over something like that. But ultimately, this case went to court and the charges stuck. So it's a reminder that how you handle interactions with law enforcement, it matters greatly. Always stay calm and know your rights and seek legal, counsel if you needed legal counsel. And you know what? Situations like this remind us, that conflict resolution starts with calm communication. That's one of the things that you got to know. But knowing when to involve law enforcement and how to handle that interaction is crucial. If you ever find yourself in a tense situation, de-escalation and respect can go such a long way. But what are your thoughts on the situation that happened here? And how would you have handled it? Would you have handled it differently? Drop a comment below.